President Trump attended another summit this weekend with G7 leaders in Canada. Mr. Trump arrived late, left early, and on his way to Singapore, withdrew from a joint statement with U.S. allies on trade. Errol Barnett has more on the escalating Trump-Trudeau trade tensions.
He really kind of stabbed us in the back.
In explaining why the U.S. rejected the G7 communique it initially agreed to, President Trump's economic advisor Larry Kudlow said Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau betrayed the administration at a Saturday news conference.
Because Canadians were polite, we're reasonable, but we also will not be pushed around.
Speaking after President Trump left the summit early, Trudeau said Canada will respond to U.S. tariffs.
But it would be with absolute certainty and firmness that we move forward with retaliatory measures on July 1st.
What's not in good faith is when you leave there and you fly out of there and the host Canadian Prime Minister starts taking whacks at you, pot shots at you on the eve of this Korean summit.
Aboard Air Force One, President Trump accused Trudeau of making false statements while calling him very dishonest and weak. It is a remarkable public rebuke of a longtime U.S. ally, punctuating a rocky summit which found President Trump facing off with traditionally close counterparts.
I would rather see Russia in the G8 as opposed to the G7.
A divide underscored by the president's suggestion Russia be readmitted to the elite group despite its annexation of Crimea.
I think it would be an asset to have Russia back in.
Today, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham bristled at that suggestion.
Expanding the G7 to the G8 now would be a mistake. There's no way I would legitimize him.
So the weekend ends with President Trump voicing optimism about relations toward North Korea and Russia while openly criticizing an ally. Asked about the president's language toward Canada, Mr. Trump's trade advisor, Peter Navarro, said, quote, "There is a special place in hell for any foreign leader that engages in bad faith diplomacy with the president." Elaine?
All right, Errol Barnett, thank you.